Hey, it's me, Big P, and I want to do a quick video because League starts on Friday. It's been a while since I've done any new content, and this isn't going to be new content, really. I'm very literally lifting a paste bin from DS Lily and Garatha. They kind of both done really good videos on Inquisitor Spark. To me personally, Spark looks like pretty bad for a single target, though. It's too inconsistent for my taste, so I'm basically going to lift this POB, do almost everything exactly the same, but just self-cast Ball Lightning instead. Um, you basically don't even have to change the links for Ball Lightning, because every single one except Pierce, because Ball Lightning doesn't need to Pierce or anything. That's kind of why it's so appealing to me. This will be slower projectiles instead. For your 6th link, everything else, I mean, there's a lot of Inquisitor self-cast builds that are out there right now that are basically just using these links and then whatever else for the 6th one here. I'm basically just going to try it myself, see what works, what doesn't with Spark, or without Spark rather, because I'm doing Ball Lightning instead. And yeah, the tree looks, I mean, we've gotten to the point where Inquisitor, I've played long enough for it to go from my cool hipster build to like a very common, very solid League starter. So while the first build of the League might be a little boring, whatever, I'm totally fine with that. I kind of want to get set up, and then, unfortunately we do not have any interesting balance changes or new skills, which is normally what I kind of gravitate towards try. So instead, I guess we're just going to go like full tryhard mode and be streaming as much as we can. A pretty standard build like this. I imagine that this will be even better than the rolling magma that I league started. I mean, the tree is extremely similar. Kind of the same issues where maybe I wouldn't take the power charges stuff here, and I'd be leveling with Eldritch Battery. Once you get Pious Path, if you don't really want to worry about mana issues, I really kind of don't think the spells gain mana equal to their upfront cost thing is like that good. For some reason, it's still felt clunky to me. Probably will have to go into Dreamer there. Last BPL, I did play Ball Lightning as a Archmage Pyro, and it was a little underwhelming, especially considering that, like, managing the mana is a little bit more difficult now. Definitely had an on-off switch with like Arcane Cloak, Sigil of Power. We're still gonna have Sigil of Power in this one probably, but the potential to go low life, Petrified Blood, all that good shit that you can do for softcore Inquisitors is there. What do we have here? Actually, oh yes, this press spell damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hopefully we'll be able to have a more well-rounded build, and then just the fact that Ball Lightning is like a projectile is going to be a little bit safer. I mean, it's going to be a very similar playstyle to Rolling Magma that I did last league. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to go over. If you want to see Spark, both Garatha and DS Lily have way better videos than just someone talking in front of a POB. But yeah, Inquisitor is kind of solved, and I mean, the meta itself is somewhat solved, but hopefully we'll still have enough uncovered mysteries or just fun stuff to try to keep the content coming for at least a build or two this league. And Elden Ring's not going to come out and chop the league in half like it did neatly last league. So yeah, the rest of this week will probably be some Elden Ring streams, stuff like that. Part of me wants to do a like a leveling test for Ball Lightning, but I've already kind of done that for BPL, and it wasn't that good with Hyro. I imagine the Inquisitor start will be a lot smoother and a lot nicer, just because I'm more familiar with it. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel because I'll probably be posting daily updates on this build, and then the second build will probably be another Magic Finder. Sentinel itself seems like it's going to be good for magic finding, and then there's also a couple more options we have now on the Atlas skill tree that'll be fun to look into, and then we'll see where it goes. They are reworking the way challenges work. Say they're making them harder, so that's usually my metric for like when I'm like, okay, finished with the league and whatever. We'll see how that goes. Let me know if you have any ideas. Let me know what your league's starting. It's kind of a more stable league start than we're really used to. They usually either throw us a bunch of new gems or rework a bunch of stuff, and this one is more the monsters and the atlas that are getting reworked, so we kind of have a more consistent starting point. So yeah, let me know what you're doing and if you think I should change anything about this. Not that, you know, it's mine. Don't tell me, go tell DS Lily and Karatha or whatever. And I'm not even gonna bother posting this. You know, check them out. I'm the worst YouTuber of all time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you this league.